While having home security cameras may appear a bit paranoid, they've been known to film some disturbing footage. From ghosts to terrifying unidentifiable creatures, home cameras have captured some creepy occurrences from time to time. Here is our list of the top 5 scariest things caught on home cameras. Number 5. Ghost on camera. One night, some hair-raising footage was found on one family's home security camera. The camera, which was facing the driveway and street in front of their house, captured some very strange, inexplicable footage. The Hernandez family, residents of Clovis, New Mexico, originally didn't think much of the footage as they couldn't really see anything wrong with it. But upon further inspection, something was definitely there. According to the family, they believe the only explanation could be the supernatural. The camera faces the street as a white orb of sorts walks in a straight line across the driveway. It didn't look like a person of flesh and blood passing by, but there was no way that it could be ignored. The footage is believed to be a ghost wandering the driveway of the house. Once the security footage was brightened and enhanced, it was clear that it wasn't a person, but in fact, the ghost of a person. Of course, this ghostly sighting hasn't been confirmed as a real ghost, but then again, barely anything has. For now, the family believes that what they saw was a ghost, and it seems like a logical explanation. Number 4. Mysterious creature. One Reddit user detailed the story of his friend who was living in upstate New York and captured some alarming footage. Upstate New York is known for its rich wildlife and intense winters, but the creature captured on footage seems to be something otherworldly. The man living in New York installed a security camera set up at the back of his house due to his dog barking incessantly throughout the night for what seemed to be no reason at all. There were no signs of any sort of animal or person on the property, but the dog would continue to bark. The footage shows the man searching around his property with a flashlight in the background, and the dog at the very front of the camera, watching something pass by. The creature looks to be very humanoid, walking quite sneakily on 2 legs. It had glowing eyes and a very odd gait as it passed by. The creature was gone almost as soon as it arrived, and it completely vanished. Number 3. Clowns. In 2016, creepy clowns were found in towns all over the United States. It was a trend that started in California before spreading across the country. For a little less than a year, they roamed around, mostly just scaring children and wandering around suburban areas. There's no real explanation for why this occurred. Some people believe that all of the scary clowns were a part of the release of the film It, a horror movie based on a killer clown. All of the clown sightings might have been part of the hype for the movie. This theory hasn't been confirmed, however, so there's no way to tell what's true or not. Scary clown footage can be found on YouTube very easily, but some of the scariest footage is found through home cameras. Around October, in Jacksonville, Florida, a video began circulating of a scary clown destroying a pumpkin on someone's porch, looking directly into the surveillance camera. The clown stares at the camera for a bit, knowing that he is being recorded. He then rips the pumpkin apart very aggressively before disappearing into the darkness. Compilations of more clowns found in the Springfield area of Jacksonville can be found, as there were dozens of clown sightings at the time. For those who are scared of clowns, the concept of clowns running around your neighborhood would be very terrifying. To this day, no one can be sure if the clown was simply a pre-Halloween prank played by a friend, advertising for the then upcoming movie It, or a crazed man in a costume. Number 2. The Woman in Shackles. In 2018, a very mysterious and frightening video went viral of some doorbell camera footage. Like many people, the family living in the house in Montgomery, Texas, had a doorbell camera in order to survey their front entrance and to ensure their safety. At 3 in the morning, doorbells around the Texas neighborhood started ringing due to a barefoot woman wandering around the area. From the video, she appears to be dressed in nothing more than a large t-shirt and has some sort of shackle on her right wrist. She rang the doorbell at each house around 20 to 30 times and then disappeared to the next house when no one would answer. Imagine the horror of viewing your security footage and seeing a shackled woman in distress. There was a lot of suspicion about why she was ringing the neighborhood doorbells at 3 in the morning and who exactly this woman was. She was eventually identified to be a victim of domestic abuse who had escaped from her abuser. She preferred to keep her name private as she was afraid that she would be found. Number 1. Possessed baby. Many new parents like to install something called a nanny cam in their newborn's room in order to record and listen to their baby when they can't be near. The nanny cam stays on throughout the night and acts as a baby monitor. Something terrifying was captured one night on the nanny cam located in a toddler's room. The video of the scary moment has since been uploaded to YouTube and has gained millions of views due to how insane it looks. The video captures the toddler, Connor, who was sound asleep before, suddenly getting up and balancing himself on the edge of his crib and wailing at the top of his lungs. Connor seems reluctant and also seems to be saying "mama" repeatedly throughout the balancing act. The poor child looks around his room as he stays perfectly balanced on the edge of his crib and starts breathing heavily before going quiet. He then falls back into the crib with a loud thud and continues to cry for help. Luckily, he fell into his crib rather than the floor, as he probably would have been severely injured. The parents who uploaded the video have said that the footage is absolutely real and have no other explanation other than the supernatural. It's almost impossible for a toddler to stand balanced on something so thin for so long. Connor balances on his own for about 22 seconds before falling into the crib. We'd like you to be possessed by the amazing content we have available on the channel, so check out the video or playlist on your screen to continue watching. And remember to subscribe and tap that bell icon before it taps you. Until next time, Outcasts, stay insane.